Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see, the Sharks taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Sharks offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Really nice play. When you talk about Alabama and their dominance on defense, especially in recent years, it all starts out from you have to have disruptors play on the defensive line. Guys that can
play my game
and line up at different positions, but create havoc in the backfield. And that's what this guy has been able to do throughout his career.
What? I folded the kid's clothes.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On third and long, a check down would be the last result.
I said I was folding the kids' clothes.
Pass will bring up fourth down.
I'm sure you wanted to fold their clothes, right?
Line up to punt it away.
Didn't think so.
And not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Looking for a crease to the left. Bulls his way forward.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. He's got the tight end. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the first down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
Yes. Is my mom taking the kids to her house?
Line gets set.
Oh, I thought she was bringing them here. Yeah, if you want to, that's fine.
He'll set up to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Here they're trying to get to the edge. Tackled after picking up the first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can
Actually, yeah, I can go for a beer too, but I had my hair cut at 4, remember?
Picks up a couple down to the 16.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Play number 7 on this drive, and it'll be 3rd and 2. They'll try to power their way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Never a doubt. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
How about the play call there, guys? 3rd down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up 4th.
No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Like,
now on 1st down from the
just give me a few minutes.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And that's a very productive 1st down play.
Like, if you would have said something before I got home, I would have started playing.
That'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. Fires to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. They think there's room to run to the right here. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Motion from the offense. They'll run play action. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Now facing third and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, there's the trust this quarterback has in his guy, right? He knows he's going to give him an opportunity in critical down and distances. Third down, find your best matchup because you know he can make the catch, he can get his feet in bounds, and keep the drive moving.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Sharks will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. Quarterback checking off. They'll try the toss to the left. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
I I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it again. Keeps the legs moving. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Bowling Green. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at 2nd down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on 1st down.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off the play fake.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water with this offense so backed up. They're able to get to him for a sack, and I give the quarterback credit because I thought he was about to take a safety. Somehow he was able to stay out of the end zone.
They've been able to put together nothing. Now 3rd and long from their own 1. The give to the tailback. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Sharks send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different...
And he breaks into the open. Bulldozes him. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bullock. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Dialing up a second down pass play. Finds his tight end. The Sharks brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Trying to find his man on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. They keep attacking through the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this game. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great...
Lofts one high and deep. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that they tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. These corners backing off a bit. On second down, he'll fire. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. The give from the gun. Shakes off the tackler. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that said, let's send it back to the guys at Bryant-Denny Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Sharks will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Great move there. Still on his feet at the 45. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Direct snap. Touchdown time! And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He smashes his way through again. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And they got him for the sack.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. The give to the back. Ran through the contact. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. They'll go to the toss. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Touchdown, Bama! And the route is on. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. The short hands, it's Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Sharks will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They're getting this guy lathered up. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll leave it with him. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down.
Yeah, in a fucking couple minutes.
Available, high success rate.
Y'all, you gotta stop giving me crap. Like, this is the first you've mentioned this all week.
Man, I do not want a guy that will dance.
I understand that, and I started this. I apologize.
The football, play physical, and fall forward. Nice job by that running back getting the first down.
I understand.
They'll ride the hot hand.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Power football with the run. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He got it. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Coming out with it, it's Bullock. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Comes out throwing on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll throw it on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. That's a live ball. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following on for a massive fumble recovery.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. This offense has a 2nd down play. They want that clock to run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
And this is exactly where you're going to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep moving. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Now on 2nd down. This is what you're